Hey there, crafty friends. Happy Wednesday. It's Hannah at the Doodlebug in Jasper, Indiana. And I just heard my name up front. Yes, Miss Vanessa? Yes? Oh, yep. Okay, yep, we do. I thought we pulled all those special order ones. Okay. All right. So, hello, everybody. So today, what is new on our What's New? We have got waffle flour for you guys today. It's a great reorder. Nothing new, but it's a good reorder. Then we also have some restocks from Catherine Pooler, and we have a memory box order. And what is coming up for you guys in the next couple days? Well, Lawn Fawn release day is tomorrow. So I've got that box checked in, ready to go for you guys for tomorrow. Super excited about that. We also have a huge restock of that super fantabulous Echo Park cardstock that the girls hate when I show you because it takes forever to pull that order. We have Echo Park cardstock coming up for you guys. What else? And we've got two orders checked in from our distributor from the warehouse. Miss Linda was here today. She saw how many boxes we had gotten in this week, which was like 6 or 7. And so she came to our rescue today and worked from like 9 to 3 doing nothing but checking in orders. She was like in like, for lack of a better word, like beast mode. She was back here rocking it. So she has got me set up for the next couple of days. So super excited about that. So I've got a lot of fun stuff for you guys coming up. You're going to love, but you're also going to love today's live too. So I'm going to flip the camera around and we are going to check out what I've got for you guys. Oh, Miss Karen is on here. Karen, I have not seen your name on here in a while. Welcome back, friend. Shannon is on here. Oh, Shannon, we've got a beautiful day in Indiana here, too, I tell you. And then Jan's on here. Hello, Miss Jan. And Deb Livingston. Hello, Deb. Sharon, we were just chatting by text. Angel and Robin. Robin is watching, but Robin is actually here in the store. I am cracking up. And then, of course, my moderator extraordinaire, Miss Paula, is here, too. Hello, Paula. All righty, friends. Let me show you a little teaser of what we have got. I know, go Linda, for sure. And then she already told me another day she could work because she saw how, in case Walter is listening, she saw how big her tab was. So she's like, I need to work a couple more days so I can pay for my tab. So here is a little sneaky peek of what we're going to be checking out on today's live. So again, lots of good restocks in here. We do have some newbies in here as well, and some things you may not have seen for a while now. So hopefully lots of great stuff for you on today's live, or at least some stuff you haven't seen before. First up, we're going to start with waffle flour. Oh my gosh, Sharon, the confusion is all on my end. No worries at all. Oh, dang it. I was going to have Linda put on the superhero cape before she left so I could do a fun little, like Facebook like a Facebook post about how she was my superhero today and just rocked all the orders out, but totally missed it. Oh, missed opportunities. All right. So this die we have had for a while. It's a beautiful sunflower cluster die from Waffle Flour. I don't know why I still turn their stuff over waiting for a picture. It's not there. But this stencil, which you don't need for it, but sure does help a lot to color it in, has been out of stock literally for months. So we just got it back in stock. So we've got the sunflower cluster die and the sunflower stencil now both in stock. Here is a beautiful sample of that one. I think this one will be really pretty too if you would cut it again, okay, and then pop off the flowers on another layer and then glue them right on top to kind of have that 3D effect. I think that would be a really pretty one with this one. Cut it out a couple times, stencil them, do some different layering that way. I think that would be really, really cool with this one. Now, we could have popped this one up a little bit more, and I think at one point it was popped up a little bit more. See how they kind of punch out like that? But it's been on the shelf for a while. We've had this sample for a while, so this is definitely a good little guy. All right, we have done some book things from Waffle Flower. And if you were on the live yesterday, we had Pink and Main yesterday. Oh my gosh, if you are a book lover, please go back and watch yesterday's live, because yesterday the Pink and Main release was unbelievable. But if you were on yesterday's live and you snagged a couple things, wait until you see some of the stuff we got in with Waffle Flower that's going to work beautifully with what you got in. This one is called Inside Sentiments Book Lover. So we've got A New Chapter Begins, Cheers to a New Page, Wishing You a Book Full of Joy, Bookmark This Moment, Ready to Celebrate You, Hope Your Day is a Page Turner. So these are just great for outside and inside. And again, how great, again, this one is called Inside Sentiments Book Lover. How great is that going to be with this stamp set? Oh, I'm dropping stuff. I just make a mess when I come back here. This one was called One for the Books from Pink and Main. It's going to go perfectly with that one. We've also got our super cute cat of the month, the April cat. Wouldn't that be perfect with the April cat? We also had all these great little foilables that would work perfectly with. So I was kind of thinking, you know, I knew Pink and Main was coming in, kind of thinking that when I was doing some of these orders and looking for more book stuff. So again, Inside Sentiments Book Lover. Inside Sentiments Book Lover for you, Paula. You've got it, Miss Paula. And Paula, I think your bucket is getting ready to be invoiced, so we will make sure we get that added. Next one is called Picture Perfect. This was a restock. We just got, is there a die with this one? I don't think there is. A lot of their Inside Sentiments do not have dies. I will double check though, just to make sure I'm not wrong on that one. So I will double check that one for you. Picture Perfect, this is one we had last time. We're getting ready to show you all these great little frames that they just came out with. So these work great with the little frames. You're a real work of art. You are truly one of a kind. I hope today is frame worthy. Hope your day is picture perfect. Our friendship is truly a masterpiece. So this is the Picture Perfect stamp. And then that works great with this set here, called Postage Collage Frames. This is the combo set. So we've got the frames with the matching dies. So you could do just the frames by themselves, or you can do the stamp and die combo. So there's that. So this is Postage Collage Frames combo. So that's the stamp and the die for this one. And make sure you do tell us the combo if you don't mind, because I'm getting ready in a couple items to show you just a frames die. Okay. So this one's got the stamp and the matching dies. Moving down to the bottom row here. So this is a line called Vintage Label 1 die. Maybe there's a Vintage Label 2. I'm not for sure. But Vintage Label 1 die, you may even have this in your stash. There's two different stamp sets and a stencil set that goes with it as well. We were out of some bits and pieces of this, so this is not a new one for us. This is a restock, and now we've got all 4 of the pieces together. So there's 2 different sentiments. This is Sentiments 1. So you can see wishing you a happy birthday, many more to come, sending warm hugs across the miles, just a note, thank you with love, wishing you a quick recovery and healthy days ahead. So there's the stamp set and then the matching die set to cut those out. Then here's the other stamp set that works with it. This is called Inverted, because whereas the other one was doing a lot more of the, oh, it's the same. Oh, look how cool. It's the exact same thing. I don't think I've ever had these like just show them exactly together for you guys. So how cool is this? So it's the exact same stamp set, just inverted. So the ones that were blacked out before are now open. That is so, so cool. So this is the inverted one. So there's the inverted stamp set. Then the sentiment stamp set. We've got a label that matches it. And there is also, here's a little sample, there is also a stencil to match them as well. So that way you could stencil and then stamp those on top. How cool is that? So you've got 4 different pieces for that label. All right, Carmen wants the postage frames combo if she has an order before. We will check your bucket and your purchase history, Carmen. Thank you. If you like to do the postage stuff from Waffle Flower, or anybody really, it's super fun as you are doing the stencils, filling in those little squares, to also add those cute little cancellation stamps to it. So this is kind of the general one that works for anything. It's just the postage collage stamp. Its item number is 421381. Postage collage stamp. It's just a great little cancellation stamp. Works for all of them. So that's a great one. Let's see here. Postage stamp, please. So Paula, this one right here, I think, is the one that you're wanting. Making sure. If it's not, correct me, please. Oh no, Pam says, I broke off the tip of my Studio Light tool that has the wax. I have 8 extra wax refills, but now the pick part is broken. Do you carry it? Oh no. Let me, so hopefully the girls will remind me of that tomorrow, and then I will look for a Studio Light, another new tool for you. Okay. Postage collage stamp set also for Barb. Thank you, Barb. Got that. Next one is another one that has been missing one of its components for a while. They must have just gotten a big stencil order in, because a lot of these dies have not had their matching stencils for quite a long time. The pumpkin patch panel was another one. So this is a super fun die. It's fun on its own, but then there is a matching stencil that goes with it. So we restocked that one. Here's that great postage collage frames die. Vanessa, do you mind if I use your computer? No. I forgot you were using that one for the special orders, and I queued it all up to show them my samples.
Oh, that computer you think?
Yes. Do you mind?
No.
Oh no. I might need your code. Hold on here, friends. I know I don't know Stephanie's birthday. All right. So we're gonna check out. If I can find, here we go. I had my one computer all set up, but then, oh, you have your goofy mouse, don't you? May I use your mouse? Because you use a different mouse, don't you? Yeah. We are pulling special orders right now for Echo Park, and I already set up Waffle Flower on my computer to show you guys samples, but she needs that one for the special order spreadsheet. So give me just a moment here, because I want to show some of these. Here we go. Sorry for that. What does the pumpkin die look? Oh, well, you ask, Rhonda, and ye shall receive. So we are on the site now. So let's just check that pumpkin out. Okay. So, I use the keypad, and the girls all around here use the, there we go. So look at this. Isn't it? Well, hold on. You can't tell it's beautiful yet. All the pop-ups. Go away, pop-ups. Okay, here we go. Look how great that one looks. So there it is, just stenciled. That's not with the die. That's just the stencil being used. But there's the stencil and the die used together. There's the stencil and the die used together again. That, I believe, is maybe just the stencil. I can't quite tell if the stencil has the lines in it or not, but the die gives you the little lines. Here you can even see they've gone through, because it kind of pierces, and so they've popped up. Hopefully you can see, like right in here, where they've popped up the sides of those pumpkins. So that's the pumpkin patch. We've got the stamp and the die in now. And the next one I want to show you, we can check out the vintage labels too while we're here. Let's check that one out. Vintage labels. Here we go. We're just going to check out some vintage labels real quick too, just so you guys can kind of see those. So there's vintage labels. They're really pretty. Oh, I like that one, how they did the ombre on the background and the tag. Okay, so there's that one. All right, what was next on my, and then the collage frames. We'll check out that one. That's a cool one too. Collage frames. Okay, here's the collage frames die. Vintage label and stamp. All right, so Angel, we're gonna go back to your comment real quick because I showed them, and there's a couple different ones. So this one here is the Sentiments 1. This one, I think what you were seeing on the sample I just showed is the inverted one. So here's inverted. Yeah, yes, I certainly can. Thank you, Paula. I can do that. So there's the inverted. Then there's the die. And there's also a stencil that matches it too. So Angel, I've got the label pulled for you. You just let me know which stamp set you want. This one is Label 1 Sentiments. But then there's also the inverted one. And I saw someone had the pumpkin stamp, so I only had the one because we've been missing it for a while. So we will get another one in for you guys. No worries there. And let me know if that helps a little bit with how I've got the camera now. But you can see all the fun little frames here. That is one of the postage collages. So it does fit some of your postage collage stuff too. What's the difference in the inverted again? Oh, you got it. So inverted, let me do them side by side here. So when you stamp this one, you see how it's black. So if you put this in your pink ink, it's all going to be pink, and then Happy Birthday is going to be the color of your paper showing through. So white if you're stamping on white. Whereas this one, again, if you're using that same pink ink, when you stamp it in the pink ink, Wishing You a Happy Birthday and many more is going to be pink, and everything else is going to be white. So that's kind of the difference between those two. All right, next one I want to show you. So, let me just show you this one. This is another good one. It doesn't really need this one doesn't need a sample. This one is Mixed Sentiments. Just restocking this one, thinking of you, best wishes, love you, congrats, always love you, congrats to you. So this is a stamp and a die combo. So again, just great sentiments in here with a matching die. There's that one. We did that one. I also got back in the paw print stencil. That one's a super cute one. Oops. Paw print stencil. So here is the paw print stencil. Thank you for the explaining. Inverted. You got it, my friend. So paw print stencil, as you can see, it's a little layer stencil. So it does just a regular little paw print, but it also does that cute little shadowing too. So you can see kind of the two different colors of pink on that one. So that's the paw print stencil. Got that one right there. Next one is the gingham die. Gingham die is a restock. Oop, not get on the list. No. Paw print stencil, you've got it. All right, gingham die. This is a new one. I really like this one. It literally is just a great checkered background die. Paula wants a paw print. You've got it, Miss Paula. I got that one. So this little teal in the background, that is the gingham die. Here we got it white on white. Paw print stencil for Robin. You've got it, Miss Robin. Thank you. Hello, Babs. This is a fun one. See how they did the kind of the little, sliced it and made it just the bottom part. But this was one we had just gotten in, I think 2 orders ago. There's that. Next one we've got that definitely needs. All right, so we got back in their bookmarks. So I'm going to show you a couple different bookmarks. This first one is called Round Critter Bookmark. What was the big paw print in the sample? I think that's an old die. Let me go back. Let me just see here. Let me see. Because some of these are old. But that kind of looks like it might be a die. Let me just search for paw print here, and we're going to see. Sometimes they're gone and they don't take their samples down. Oh no, right here. So that is called paw print die, Miss Pam. We can put it on one of our next orders. Let me just tempt you a little bit here. So there's the one you saw. But just a super big paw print. Oh, look at that shaker. That's adorable. Have I tempted you enough? Isn't that cute? Isn't that die just possum? See what I did there? All right, so we've got these really cute bookmarks that they do. And there is a bookmark die. We're gonna look at the critter bookmark first. All right, so we've got the rounded critter bookmark. Now the rounded critter bookmark also has a stencil that matches it too. Please order the paw print die. You've got it, Carmen. We sure will. So this is the stamp set that we have in. Okay, there's the stamp set. We also have the matching stencil that goes with it. So here you can see they've been stamped on the little bookmark. We do have the rounded bookmark die. That's what they used on those. Okay, so rounded bookmark die. So it is rounded at the top, but you've also got this great little line on here. So you can write, like you can cut this out with it, and you can almost like write what the book was it good? You could do a little label for somebody. It's got the little reinforcer there. But this one right here, and we'll look at the other ones. This one is the critter. And then again, there is a stencil for the critter as well. Oh, here's the stencil. Just kind of like used on its own and with the stamp set. So you could use all these guys individually. How adorable is that? Oh my gosh, I love that. Now, I'm not for sure. I'm looking in here. That's a trace. Okay, so I'm kind of looking. They probably would have maybe done a mask or something to do the little shadow around them. I'm trying to figure out how they did the haloing. They may have had to do a little mask to do the halo around them. Here's another one with the little critter bookmark. Here is just the books from the bookmark. Look how creative that is. They just stamped them every other way just for a regular card. I really like that. There's another little bookmark. There they are, just on an actual card. Oh, there's the frog. He's absolutely adorable. Oh my gosh, I love those guys. They're so stinking cute. So it looks like what they did for that one is they stamped this, and I think they cut it out. So they fussy cut that part. That is absolutely stinking adorable. Or maybe they stamped and masked. You could do that too. A lot of times I just fussy cut. Oh my goodness. These guys are cracking me up. How many pictures are there? 20. Holy cow. So they've had design team using this one. Oh, look at them in the postage one. That's adorable. All right. So again, that one is the round critter. The next bookmark that we have, oh my gosh, Paula, the Waffle Flower team is crazy amazing. This one is just called Book Lover bookmark stamp. So there's Book Lover. I do have a little sample that we have printed out of Book Lover. Let's check that one out because you know They're going to do crazy, amazing stuff with this one. Book lover. No. All right, so book lover. Here we go. Here's the stamp set. So there's the picture we have printed out. We've been trying to print out some samples with stuff just to kind of give you guys a little bit of inspiration. Wendy, I see your critter stencil and stamp. Thank you. I've got that pulled. But again, you can see these have been stamped and also cut out with that rounded bookmark die. But then here they are used as non-bookmarks too. There's that one. Okay. And then let's just check out the bookmark die, because you know they probably did really cute stuff with it. Oh my gosh, so if I just type in bookmark die, nothing comes up. All right, let's try round. Oh, here they, so the other one, I couldn't put a space in bookmark, and here I have to. Or, there we go, vice versa. Okay. All right, so round bookmark die. We've got this die. So you've been seeing it with the stamps that match it. Here it is with just some cute little stencils used. And I think, do we have that one? Nope, that's the, we also have the stencil for Book Lover. Sorry, I forgot to tell you that. So Book Lover, what we just did, has a stamp and a matching stencil. So we've got both of those. Oh, that's really cute with that little stacked little Christmas tree set. We've got that die. We've got this die in stock. That's adorable. So again, these are just samples for the rounded bookmark die. Oh, that's cute. And then the other one we also have the stitched bookmark die as well. So if you'd like to do stitching, we have this one too. Told you I restocked all the bookmark stuff here. Okay, so there's that. And we're gonna move on down the row here. I'm gonna grab the computer and take it with me, if I can. Okay, so restock on our blanket stitch layers die. That's just a cute little, again, I don't know why I flip it over. No sample on the back. This is just a good one. It's got a great little scallop. It's got the little piercing and then also the stitch layer there too. So blanket stitch layer die. Last order, they did a brand new square postage die. It's just a little like 1.5 by 1.5 stinking cute die. They are out of that die. I have it on my back order, reorder, but I did get in more of the daffodils. We ran out of the daffodil in the last order, so I did get that one back in stock. I want to show you guys that one because if you want on the reorder for the die, let me know. Let's see, I wish there was a way to like just load in everything that is mine. All right, so here is the daffodil stencil that we're looking at here. There's the back of it. And then here's some beautiful samples. I'm trying to get that. Oh, I think it's the reflection from this. There we go. So you can see this die, that is out of stock. We do have more of them coming in, but it creates this beautiful daffodil. That's like one of my favorite ones. So we just restocked that one. Is the blanket stitch layer die a frame die? No, it is not technically a frame die. So right here, it's gonna have stitching, but it's not gonna cut through. If you wanna make it a frame die, I do think you easily could take your rectangle set and find some rectangles that would fit as a layer in here and then cut them out together whenever you run it through your die cut machine. So no, this is just going to make a big rectangle, but you easily can turn any die into a frame die just by layering them. Daffodils should be in your reorder box. If not, you would like one, please. I'm going to pop this in the chair and we'll check it, but reorders were supposed to be pulled, so hopefully that did get done. From that baking line that they just did, we got back in the Just Mitts die and the super cute coloring stencil to match. There's that. This one is a new one, so it does have samples on the back. So there's the Just Mitts. Also with that release, they came out with postage collage piped letters. Another little cute one there. These, I am not for sure if we have had these for a while. These are great little insides. This one is Inside Sentiment's birthday. So Inside's birthday, where you're always thinking about others, but today is all about you. Happy birthday. Here's to your special day. May your day overflow with fun and laughter and a little wine too. Here's to an epic year. You're the best. Do you feel that? That's me sending birthday hugs and kisses. I want to wish you happy birthday and let you know I'm thinking of you. On your special day, relax, kick back, and let everyone spoil you. Happy birthday. Happy birthday from the whole gang. We're all thinking of you and sending wishes for an amazing day. So there's that one. All right. Next one is the Inside Sentiment Thank You. We are so thankful you were there to share our special day. It would have not been the same without you. Here's a little something to show how much you are appreciated. You're the best. I don't say it enough, but I am so thankful for our friendship. To know someone as kind and thoughtful as you is a blessing. Oh, that's a good one. Thank you so much for your thoughtful gift. It made me feel so special. Many thanks for your thoughtful and beautiful card. It meant the world to me. So that's neat. That has a card sentiment in there too. My life will forever be changed by your kindness. You are a true blessing. So that's Inside Sentiments. Thank you. This one I forgot to order last time, so I know a lot of you were down for this one. This one is the wavy stencil for the A2. Hannah ordered like every other size but the A2. I have no idea what I was thinking. Let's see this little guy in action because it is fun and cute. So we're going to do wavy. Where's my search? Wavy, because we have not had this one before. So there's the back. And then here it is with some of the postage collage stuff. So you can see this one here, they cut out and then just tore the little ticket parts out of the stamps out. But here's with the little silhouettes in there. This one is a really good one. Oh, I love that one. So there's the A2 wavy. So that is a good one. I know some of you were on reorder for that one since I forgot it. Got that one back in. Here's another one for your postage collage stuff, but this is just a really good one anyway, but it is another one that's great as little cancellation as you are doing your postage collage. This one is postage collage birthday stamp. Look at that great little cancellation there. It says happy birthday. Now, whenever you get this one, friends, please look. Do you see how it looks like it's actually been ran through the machine? It's not perfect. I have had 2 people now try to return this one, thinking there's something wrong with the stamp. No, it is meant to look like it's actually gone through the machine, and it's not perfect. Now, you, of course, if you want it perfect, you can take a fine point black pin and just connect all those little lines. But this one is meant to look like a true cancellation stamp and not be perfect. So postage collage birthday stamp. Here's mom and dad sentiment. So this is a great one for Mother's Day, Father's Day, but it's got other stuff too. Lots of love. Love you so much. Grateful for you with love. And then it's got mom, mama, dad. I'm lucky to have you. Happy Father's Day. Happy Mother's Day. To the best dad ever. To the best mom ever. So lots of good ones on there. So that one is mom and dad sentiments. And I think that takes us through, yep, that's through Waffle Flower. Whew, that was a lot for the one. Postage collage, thank you for the birthday. Catherine Pooler. So Catherine Pooler, we did give you a little heads up that there was going to be a new color for Catherine Pooler. The new color is called Getaway. So we've got a brand new color. It's a great like peachy, corally pink color. Getaway is the A2 wavy stencil, one stencil or layer. It is layering. Yes, you have got, I want to say 3 or 4 in there. One, maybe 4, because there's 5 different colors. But yeah, it's a layering one. Maybe there's 2, because I can see 2 on that first layer. So there might be 2 different ones in there. But that one is definitely a layering one. So brand new Catherine Pooler color, Getaway. We have Getaway ink pad. We have Getaway re-inkers. We have Getaway minis. And there also should be Getaway labels. We may have sold through the labels. Maybe I didn't order enough of those. But we also have labels for Getaway as well. We also restocked Midnight. So that's the great black color. And Midnight re-inkers. And then we did some of the discontinued, the retired covers. Get away. Get away. That sounds like me, right? So we have Sugared Lavender. This one is one that is being retired. So if you don't have Sugared Lavender, we do have the stamp pad. I am out of re-inkers. Not sure if they have re-inkers. So they just discontinued 10 different colors. One was Merlot. We do have a Merlot and a Merlot re-inker. So I've got that set here if you have not picked up Merlot yet. Flame. Flame is a great orangey red. I'm very sad to see this one go. But we've got re-inkers for Flame and also ink pads for Flame. So if you don't have Flame in your stash, we've got the complete set here for you. Can you show the sample birthday card again? Whoa, the sample birthday card. Like a sample on the actual screen. Is that what you're wanting, Sharon? Sample birthday card. I may have to figure out which one that was. If you remember what product I was showing, I will go back to my computer and do that. Most definitely. Catherine Pooler Malero set. You've got it. Thank you, Paula. Then we've got Peppermint Scrub. Now, Peppermint Scrub, I think we have some ink pads on the shelf. But Peppermint Scrub is, again, this is one of my favorite ones. I use this one all the time. So we've got Peppermint Scrub re-inkers in. So check your stash. Do you need a pad? Do you have the pad and you need the re-inker? We ordered extra re-inkers. Hot Tub is another one that they have discontinued. Somehow we ended up with a Hot Tub re-inker, but not a pad. So I don't know if somebody ordered a pad without a re-inker. If we accidentally missed your re-inker, I'm not for sure. Usually I don't. I think you're seeing this one from Memory Box. We're not there yet. I think that's the one you saw. I think. Sadly, Waffle Flower does not send me samples. We did have some pictures that I've been printing, but I don't think any of those were birthday. So I think you're seeing just one from earlier that I showed. Then we've got Flame and re-inker for Paula. Thank you. Coral Cabana, if you asked for Coral Cabana, those were like sold out and gone. Most of them were, by the time I got on to place my order, most of the re-inkers were gone. So I tried to get what I could, but yeah, they sold through. And who knows how many re-inkers they even had left. You know, if you're getting ready to discontinue something, you don't keep, stocking it. But anyway, Getaway is the brand new one. I was on the list for a Hot Tub re-inker. I have the pad. So we'll check that one just to see if maybe we missed yours. I will put that in the chair and we will check it, Miss Pam. All right. Also for Catherine Pooler, we did these super fun little shimmers last time. So these shimmers you can actually mix in with your reinkers to create a shimmery watercolor. You can use them on your own, and they're going to be very sheer and sparkly. You can use them for splats as well. But we've got Party Dress. We have got Lime Ricky. Merlot reinker. Kim, I will see if I can get another Merlot reinker. Pixie Dust. It's a great purpley color. Glitz. What a fun gold yellow that is. And then the last color we have is Orange Twist. I also got in some of their detail blending brushes. You've got 4 blending brushes for $10 in this pack. I know some people really like it because these have a nice little angled edge to them. So the Catherine Pooler blending brushes. Got a couple packs of those, and also restocked their little colored pouches. We talked last time about how these colored pouches would be really great for storing your scraps. Just another option for storing your scraps. I don't think there's any like right or wrong way for storing anything, and everybody's room is different. Everybody likes things different. So I always give you lots of different suggestions on how you can use something. But these would be really fun, you know, again, for storing your scraps. You may even keep, you know, just pages in process or work in process. Maybe your room is kind of rainbowy, so these just work great in your room. Maybe you just use them as great bags. The color doesn't matter to you. They're just cute bags with cute little colors on them. The larger size, those are $19.39. And the smaller size is, I thought we priced these, $14.39 for the smaller ones. So there's those. And that gets us through Catherine Pooler. And next we're going to jump over to Memory Box. Taking the computer with me, maybe. All right, so next one we're going to check out is Memory Box. Memory Box does have some new stuff. So I jumped over to the Poppy site, and it is like going down a rabbit hole sometimes whenever I'm shopping for you guys because I see so many really cool things. There we go. Uh-oh, I gotta log back in again. Uh-oh, what's my number?
Oh, 9.
All right, so we're gonna jump off of. Are the bags a set? Yes, they are. They are a set. They don't just sell pink ones. They don't just sell blue ones. And I haven't, you know, split them up because what will happen is somebody's gonna be like, I want 5 purple. And then I've got to order 5 sets and take all the purples out. So we sell them as a set as well. And they send them to us as a set as well. So yes, you get a set for that amount. All right, Poppy stamps. I want to show you this Fern and Daisy pop-up easel. It is not a brand new one. It's a little older. Jennifer McGuire has done some videos using this one, and they are on the site. And well, of course, I mean it's Jennifer McGuire. Oh, Loretta, sorry, I probably said that too quick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There you go. There's 6 in a set. And the big set was what I say, $19.39. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep, I was like, I think the same in the small. And then the small has 6 as well. All right, so we're gonna type in 2337, and I cannot wait. Oh, 77. I'll show you this one. It is so fun. And again, like I said, Jennifer McGuire on here, she has a great little video that she does, but look at this. So here's the front. Look, it creates that super cool little pop-up. Is that not awesome? Here it is just using the layers. So that is just using layers. Wish I could get it bigger and scroll through. There's another one just using the layer. And that's what you're getting in there. But Jennifer's got this great little video. I don't know. I don't want to do the whole thing.
McGuire, and I'm glad you stopped by today.
I'm glad we stopped by today too, Jennifer.
Videos on die cutting. I've shared
Okay, so check out, if I can do that without. Trying to make it big. Here we go. So if I can find, like, oh, it won't let me. But she's got, there you can see how she's doing the background there. It is just like the coolest set. And again, it makes that great little pivot on there. What is it called? It's called Fern and Daisy Pop-Up Easel Set. So super fun, super cute. It's got that great background die in there as well. It does the pop-up on there too. Like I said, Jennifer's got a great little video where she's used this. So I thought this was just a fun one. So we got that in. We ordered from Poppy because Vanessa needed, Joanne showed these great windows in the Doodlebug dish. And so she was showing some cards that she had made with the Grand Madison window. So there's a grand and a small. So we've got two different sizes of these windows. And I don't know why it won't let me show you. But there we go. So here is the Grand Madison. So that is the large one. And then there's also a small Madison. But Joanne did some beautiful cards, posted them in the dish. Vanessa, well, because it just happens when you work around here, you see all this crafty stuff. So it is definitely like rekindling her love and new loves for crafting. And she's like, can you get that little die that Joanne used in the dish? I'm like, I can certainly try. And then here's the small one. Isn't that one just too stinking cute? So we've got both of those. Fern and easels, I saw 3 of you comment on those. Got them. Oh, and Joanne is, yep, she's saying that window works perfect with 49 and Market stuff. So we've got the grand window and then the small window. Their packaging is true size. So you can see true life size on your packaging there. And let me bring a card in so you can kind of see how it's going to look on a card. So definitely great sizes on both of those. So both of them are the Madison window, the grand and the small. We are restocking the flower basket bouquet. Here's a sample with flower basket bouquet. You get the basket and all the flowers that you see. So those are all in there. Grand, you've got it, Miss Paula. I probably better make sure Vanessa's got pulled. Somebody pulled Vanessa's for her. You did? Okay. Vanessa said she made sure she's got hers. Gloria wants one too. The small one is $11.39 and the grand one is $18.39. So got those. Flower basket bouquet restocked. Angel wants a small. You've got it. Next one are just some great backgrounds restocked. This one is the fringed scallop frame. I pulled this one back so you can see the fringed scallop frame. So there's that one, just a restock. Oval eyelet rectangle frames. That was used on this one as well. Restocked garden pail bouquet. So they have started doing flowers in some kind of container. We've had 2 different baskets now and then this pail. This pail was the first one. So this is not a brand new one. We have had this one for a while. I think it came out actually before Christmas. But it's a beautiful pail and we continue to sell them. It is such a good little die. So garden pail bouquet. Both windows, you've got it. Thank you. Dorothy wants both and Rhonda wants both. All right, friends, we may have to order more windows, but you know we will. Next one we were going to look at, this is the one that Sharon was asking about. So here is a fun sample using 2 other brand new dies that Memory Box just came out with. One is called Gifts Galore. So you've got all these fun little packages and you can see how cute they layer up. And this doesn't have any ink blending or anything on it. This is just straight up cardstock. So fun. And then the other one is wavy balloons. Now you can use the balloons as is, or you can give them waves too. I think these would be really fun. Pull out some of your scraps of your specialty paper, you know, just little bitty sliver of silver through here, your holographic paper. Oh, that would be so fun on these. Make them kind of look Mylar. So you could cut them out with kind of your foil paper, the whole thing, make them look kind of Mylar. But again, we've got wavy balloons and gifts galore. Gifts galore, you've got it. Thank you, Carmen. Next is a restock for us. It's called daisy umbrellas. So these make great daisies, but you can also use them with little critters. The memory box is a lot of little mice, and it looks like they're holding a flower as an umbrella. But then they've also got great samples of this where they just sliced it off and made it look like a true daisy. So that's a restock, daisy umbrellas. Also, we ran out of some of our slatted dies, or I call them eclipse dies. We ran out of, this one is the A153. That's the rectangle. And the A147, that's the circle. We've got lots of these. I also pulled back the large arch, which is A152. And the small arch, which is A155. Yes, you certainly can get what you need. Now, I don't know if I have this doily necessarily from them. Can we substitute a different doily, or do you even need the doily? But what they used on this one were these two here, and then we'll find that happy birthday one. I'm pretty sure I have that one in stock. There you can kind of see. Oh, they even stenciled the background. That's cool. I did pull back a little sample board. I have posted these in the Doodlebug dish, but these are some card samples using those eclipse dies in all different fun kind of ways. So if you like this sample, you can jump over to the Doodlebug dish and snag the picture from there. You'll probably get a better quality that way. New paper alert from Memory Box. This is Delicate Pastel Glitter Pad. So you're going to get 2 each of 12 different papers. And they're very light. So I know as I'm flipping through, there is a color difference. It's not, and you can kind of even see there, but you've got light yellows in here, light pale greens in here as well too. A couple different blues there. There's a real pale yellow right there. Real pale pinks. So that is the glitter 6x6 pad. That is $12.39. You've got 24 sheets in here. There's that one. Gifts too for Miss Luann. You've got it, Luann. Thank you. I may have missed what else you said. Let me see here. Wavy balloons as well. You've got it, Luann. I was like, well, since you said 2, there had to be another comment. Next, we've got just another restock on that nutmeg pad. I love nutmeg. One side of the paper is foiled. The other side is not. How much are the paper pads? So that this one here was $12.39 for the glitter. And then these are $8.39 for the other 6x6 ones. The first one is nutmeg. And then the other one is called nutmeg forest. So make sure you put that word forest in there. And yep, you're seeing, hopefully that's coming across. You've got one side is foiled, one side is not. Oh, look at that one, that's so pretty. So nutmeg forest, 6x6 restocked, nutmeg plaid restocked. And I see glitter pastel Gloria. You said glitter pad. I did say glitter pad. I did glitter pad. All right, for Dorothy, the glitter pad is 12. And you want the glitter pad as well, Carmen? You got it. All right, moving on down the line, still with Memory Box, restocked our large storage pouches and the large magnet sheets. So with the magnet sheets, you're going to get 25 in this pack. I know some people like to get the large and then they just cut them in half and use them that way. Some of you use them just as large, but you've got 25 magnets in one, and then the pouches, and yes, these are very nice thick quality, good plastic pouches for storing your stamps and dies. You get 50 of the pouches. So that's $16.39 for the pouches, 50 of them, and your 25 is $17.99 for your magnets. Then when we jump down to this one is a new size. I have not had this one in before. I had a few people ask if we could get in smaller magnets for your smaller sets. You don't want to combine 2 sets in one. You want to keep it, nice and matchy-matchy. So these are going to be great for some of your sets like this. Little smaller sets, some of your smaller little lawn fawn ones. Like here's another great set that it would be good for. Okay, so some of your smaller stamps and dies. So these are small storage pouches. You get 50 for $11.39. And then the magnets, same thing, 25 in a pack. And those are $12.39. So these are brand new. We have not had those sizes in before. Small pouch, you've got it. And small magnets for Carmen. Got it. Thank you. Large magnet sheets and a storage pouch for Pam. Got those. Thank you. All right. And then Lisa, oh, you've got one. Getaway pad and re-inker if you didn't pre-order, and a glitter paper pad. You've got it, Lisa. I'll go back and have to pull those re-inkers for you. All right. We're almost done here, friends. What I have next, 1 pack of pouches and 1 pack of magnet sheets. Oh, Lisa, what size? Do you want the small or the large? Because otherwise they will ask you that. I see Luann, I see your large pouches. Thank you. But yes, 1 pack of pouches and magnets. Let me know, Miss Lisa, if you're wanting large, small, or maybe you want both. Maybe you're just wanting both. Small magnetic sheets and pouches for Sarah. Thank you, Sarah. All right. I've got a couple things from the vault here. So these are kind of a one and done. I've only got one. Now, I do have a Pink Fresh order coming. You know that probably means we'll have to do a reorder with Pink Fresh because we'll probably sell out of something. Hey there, Debbie. Welcome in. Jamie, I see yours. And Debbie Hayes, I've got yours, your small ones. And Lisa is saying large. So Lisa wants a large envelope and a large magnet. I think I've got that right. Small magnets times 2. And 1 of the pouches for Joanne. Thank you. All right, we're doing great. So kind of a one and done. They may still have these in stock. I don't know. These came in a trade show box, and I was not ordering from them at the time. I didn't plan on ordering from them at the time, so I did not do the class samples. So this is just a one and done. This first one is called Trailing Grace. Trailing Grace has a die and a stencil that goes with it. I'm going to flip it over so you can see what that one looks like. You get the stencil and the die for $34. So that one's going to be really pretty for filling in backgrounds, but that's a really pretty flower too. So Trailing Grace. Next one is called Cottage Frames. Cottage Frames. Now these actually have some really cute samples on our website when we entered them in. Cottage Frames has a stamp, stencil, and die combination. Oh, I don't know, Debbie. So today, Debbie, we did a waffle flower, some new, some restock. Catherine Pooler, new ink color, so that might be a good one if you use her stuff. And then we did memory box. Nothing really too new. We did have a couple new dies in there. So yeah, it's not. I promise it won't be as crazy as what the last couple days have been for you. This next one is called Bloom and Brew. So it's a cute stamp and stencil combo. There's that one. Freshly Picked. It's Freshly Picked is really cute. It's got these great little strawberries in it. So it's a stamp, stencil, and die combination. Cottage Frames, you've got it. Thank you. And last one is, so I had a box of the Lisa Horton A Year in Bloom, and we did open them up. And this one, since we were doing the crocuses yesterday with the little punch out sheets, January is a crocus. So I pulled this one out in case, and this, I only opened up one box, and we have a few of them open stock. But in case anyone is wanting the January crocus, I do have one of those. That's $16.39 for one of her 3D ones. So I've got one of those. So those are kind of our one and dones from the vaults. And then finally, what I have for you guys. So at the retreat, I actually got a few things done. I did my button for my shamrock that I started on before St. Patrick's Day. So at least it's done for next year. Got a few samples done from some of my trade show classes. And I made some cards. I am going to make kits out of these. What I plan to do is we will cut your arches for you. You're going to get like your card backs in there as well. And then you're going to assemble though. You're going to do your rub-ons. So this is going to be like a rub-on kit. So everything I used in here is rub-ons. So this one, we will cut 3 different arches and then you will put the rub-ons on yourself. I decided one of the small magnets, you've got it. Got those for you, Lisa. Is there a bag that holds the bags with magnetic sheets? The Totally Tiffany have some great little bags. I don't know if they have one tall enough to hold them vertically. I have one, I just store them in there horizontally. So, on the side is where it would close. It shouldn't fall out or anything like that for you, but there is a Totally Tiffany. Let me come over here and show you. But there is a Totally Tiffany that would hold those. One would be Kirsten. So here is Kirsten. She's going to be good for smaller stuff. She holds a 9x6 tab divider in her. I think we have those. So there's Kirsten. All right. And then we've also got Karen. Karen is good too. Karen's a little smaller. Karen does the 5x7. So Karen's a little smaller. Kirsten's the bigger one. Karen will hold, here we go. This is what I'm looking for. So Karen will hold a 5x7. So that's going to be more like your medium size, I think. Let me just see here. Let's check some stuff out here. So we have medium magnets. You might have to slice those down just a tiny bit to fit in here in the holder. You would not have to slice it down to fit in Karen though. So you could use the medium magnets, the medium pouches, and put them in Karen. Just know it's going to close from the side, but to me that wouldn't be a big deal because I'm going to flip through there anyway. And then the large ones, the large are a 9x6, and I don't have that 9x6 size in, that tabbed one in right now, to know for sure if they would work for Kirsten. But Kirsten does a 9x6. Let me just measure. Vanessa, do we have, let me see, hold on friends, I got a trimmer right here. All right, so 9x6 is what fits in Kirsten. What are the magnets used for, Debbie? The magnets are used to store your dies. So that way you can do your stamps and your dies kind of together. So it is 6.5 by 9.5. So yes, I think these would fit in Kirsten because Kirsten shouldn't be tight. You should have enough wiggle room in there. So what I do, Debbie, is I have my dies on one of these sheets. Then I put my stamps that match it in there, and I put both of them in the storage pouch. That way all my stuff is in there together. And when I'm stamping and cutting and things like that, if I cut more than what I need, I put those in for next time. So I've got a couple little Lawn Fawn stamp sets where I have stamped, colored, cut out, and then when I went to assemble my card, I had some bits and pieces I didn't use. I put those in this pouch as well. That way when I pull out my little gardening mice, well, there you go. I've already got 2 mice cut and colored. So I put those in here. If it has a press plate that matches it, I slide my press plate in there too. So these are just really good for sorting that kind of stuff. So I think most people use the magnet sheets for their metal dies is what they're using them on. All right, so anyway, we're going to do the kits. We're going to work on getting things die cut, which is going to take us a little time. Like this one, I think we're going to do the embossing folder on this one as well. We'll of course do the little layer here. We'll do the tag for you too. Now when it comes to this one, we're just going to have you pull out an embossing folder out of your stash. So you'll get this little centerpiece, but like for the piece in the background, because it doesn't really matter a whole lot, it's just there for texture. So you'll just use an embossing folder in your stash and do that one. But we will die cut the little center one. You'll get this little piece in the middle. You'll put the rub-on on yourself. This one here, we're going to die cut the arch out of the piece of white. You're going to use your own die cut to give it the texture. You'll use your own ink. So you'll do that part yourself. So the only embossing folder I think we're going to do is going to be this frame one, because that's one you really can't replicate. And then this one here, again, we will cut your 2 arches. You'll have your little background pieces, and then you will assemble and put your rub-ons on there. So we're going to start to cut these in the next couple days. You've got 5 cards that'll be in there. I don't have an exact price yet, but it'll probably be between 20 and 25, somewhere in there, just because we'll have a lot of labor in it, die cutting all your stuff. And you'll also have a whole pack of rub-ons, all your papers, all your card backs. So if anyone would like one of those kits, let us know. I've got stuff set out to start cutting at least 8 kits right off the bat. But if we need for sure 12, then it's easier for them to increase what they're going to die cut rather than get everything back out one day and have to just cut 2 or 3 more. So if anybody wants a kit, let me know and we'll put you down for those. I think they turned out so cute. My mom was cracking me up. So she came to visit us at the retreat, and she loved him at the retreat. And she's told me 3 times this week, and I've only worked with her like once. Yeah. She has told me 3 times today how much she loves these cards. They are just such cute cards. I think I need to make those cards too. I just loved him at the retreat. I was like, thanks, Mom. She keeps giving me compliments on my cards. Probably because she never sees me make anything, and probably doesn't even know if I can actually, craft. I can just order the stuff. So I'm like, yes, I can order and I can make things. I just don't get to make things very often. So card kits, we'll be getting those out for you guys too. And that is it, my friends. So if you jumped on a little late and you're wondering what the heck did Hannah show today, well, look at the mess I made. I'm like a whirlwind in here. We started out with waffle flour. We did, basically this waffle flour order was a restock. So getting some items that we needed in. And also they finally restocked some things that had been on back order for a while. So we got a lot of that stuff back in to match pieces that we have had. So we got that. Then we also got in a small order from Catherine Pooler. It was for her new ink color Getaway. And then we also brought in a bunch of what was being discontinued. Now, this is kind of what is left on the table. If you told me, I want this, I want this, I want this, I should have already written it down and we should have already pulled it for you. Okay. So this is kind of what is left. So if you're like, ooh, I know I wanted hot tub and I don't see it. It should be in your bucket. Some colors were already sold out though when I went to order. So one I know was Coral Cabana. That one was gone. It was gone right away. I don't think they had a lot of stock of that one left. So I could not get everything, but I tried to get everything I could for you guys. So restock then from Catherine Pooler. And then last but not least, Memory Box. Memory Box was a combination. It was a combination of new stuff and also some old stuff. And I guess when I say new stuff, new for us. I don't have a new release yet from them. This was one of their latest releases that we had just gotten in. And he sent me a sample for that one this time. And then that was it, friends. Woo! How's about that? So that is our live today, friends. So thank you so much for jumping on with me today and hanging out for a little bit. I'm Hannah at the Doodlebug in Jasper, Indiana. So if you're wondering what the heck is going on, if you just kind of joined in, 1, welcome. 2, feel free to order from the live. You may see other people jumping in and saying, oh, I want one of that one. I want one of that one. What we do, if you are new to the lives, please contact us. You can just message us. You don't have to put it here. Don't put your email on here and your phone number, because gosh knows there's probably spammers and robots on here. But message us with your information. Okay, I need your shipping address, your email, and a phone number. And then we know where it's going. Large magnets, you got it, Luann. We know where it's going, and we have an email to send tracking to, and an email and a phone number to send an invoice to. We ship free at $85, and we're going to try to hold that $85, friends. I don't know if you saw it or not, but the post office is raising rates like 8%. That's a lot. 8% it's a lot. And maybe I'm even wrong. Maybe it was a bigger percent. I'm just wishful thinking that it was 8. But we're going to see how we do with our shipping rates and how much that affects us. I don't like to increase free shipping, but we've been absorbing all that for a while. But yeah, post office is raising rates because of the price of gas going up, and they said those rates will hold at least through January. And I don't like that, but I get it, because usually, so by the time rates probably come down, if they come down, it would be, August, September, whatever. They always raise rates in October already for Christmas. So they're just saying, we're going to raise them through the whole year. They probably won't bring them down. It's very frustrating for me, but just a little heads up with that. Most of you guys are usually around 100, 120 by the time we add all your stuff from one live to the next. 8% is what you had seen too. Okay, thank you, Joanne. That's what I thought too, but I thought maybe that was just wishful thinking. But we will try and hold those rates as long as we can. I know a lot of you are over 85. Like you'll be, maybe like 80 for one live, and then you do the next live, you pick up a couple stamps and dies, and you're well over. So it's normally not a problem with the lives, but just a heads up, I'm going to have to watch it a little bit, and then we'll just see how it does. So anyway, friends, thanks so much for hanging out with me a little bit today. I certainly appreciate you guys all being here. You will see me tomorrow as well. We try and do these lives between 4 and 5. Some days like today, we go a little bit long, especially if I'm showing you samples of the cards on the computer screen. It takes me a little longer and I'm a little slower. So until next time, thank you so much, Carmen. I know. I love you, Carmen. Love you. Till next time, you guys have an amazing, crafty, blessed evening. You can always check us out online at www.thedoodlebuginc.com. I do encourage you to do that, because we have lots of great lines up for pre-order. There's like 5 lines for Simple Stories up for pre-order right now. There are 4 or 5 brand new sports lines coming out from a smaller company called Memory Place. They are awesome. So I've got baseball, football, volleyball, soccer, basketball. I've got new sports coming. So check that out if you are a sports mama, aunt, grandma, or sports fanatic. Check that out. That's on our pre-orders. And we just put up the pre-orders for the 2 new Bella Boulevard lines. So those are all on there as well. So even though you're doing the lives, 1, thank you. 2, it does not hurt to check out the website as well, so you can see what's coming in and what the pre-orders are. Okay? Alrighty, friends. I will see you guys all tomorrow. Thanks for hanging out. Take care. Bye.